have Lottie London products. I really wanted to do an overview of the products that I've tried, what I liked, what I didn't, what worked for me and what didn't. And these were sent in PR. They reached out to me, I want to say at the beginning of the year, and they've been sending me products. I haven't gotten too many of them, but I did want to go ahead and kind of do an overview, also do a few little tutorials here to the side so you guys can see them in action as well. And especially because this brand is affordable, it's available at Walmart. I will also try to link it down below and give you like a little overview of each of the products down below as well. And if you're new here, you like beauty, fashion, nails, the whole anything in that realm, mommy videos, chit chat videos, please subscribe. And I do have social media down below. Let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, these are drugstore, so I'll try to have the price point across the screen. First up are the Lottie London Oil Slick. These are nourishing lip oils. It's actually what I have on my lips on top of a lipstick. I really, as I've gotten older, need things that are hydrating, glossy on my lips, or a lip balm underneath them. It's really hard for me to wear things that are matte or dry out my lips. I don't know if it's because of age or it's just naturally like my body, but I absolutely love these oil slicks. I have the blueberry one. I don't really care for the smell of the blueberry one, but I just like the formula. And then I have the watermelon one. So this one's called Watermelon Sugar and this one's called Blueberry Kiss. The watermelon one smells like the Glow recipe kind of watermelon, which is kind of like a fake watermelon, but I really enjoy the smell of it. The blueberry one, on the other hand, has I don't know, it has like a weird smell to it that I don't really care for, but I do really enjoy the formula with these. They have a little bit of glitter to them. It's really, really faint. You can't hardly see it, but it just brings so much hydration to the lips, and my lips just soak it up, so I just keep reapplying afterwards. But I really enjoy this for underneath lipstick or on top of lipstick. The only thing with this is that the applicators are little sponge tips. So if you don't want it to get dirty, you might want to either apply this onto what is this called? A palette, like an empty palette, and then use a silicone applicator and apply it just so you don't get the lip gloss dirty. Or if you don't care, you can just use the sponge tip itself. But I do really enjoy these, especially the Watermelon Sugar. Next up, we have what is actually on my brows today, and I'll show like a little what's it called, like a little video here to the side. Hopefully I'll have videos of each one of these products. This is the Lottie Arc Rival, and this is a microfine brow pen. They sent me the color dark brown. I could probably go down a shade as well because this one is dark. This is almost like pitch black, but it has that kind of like liner that I like for eyeliners, which is that the tip itself is not a felt tip, it's a bristles, which makes me want to go check out their liners and see if they have one like this in a liquid liner form. Those are the liquid liners that I gravitate to. It just makes it easier to apply, but this can give you like really, hopefully you guys can see that. You can do like super small thin strokes with this, and that's what I do. I go in there and do tiny little strokes and just kind of fill in my brows in those areas, and then this blends out really beautifully. Okay, this one just dried, so now it doesn't budge, but when I apply to my brows, I go in there and like, let's say if I want to draw like a few, I draw in a few like that, and then a lot of times I'll take a spoolie and just kind of blend it in a little bit. So that's just going to depend on personal preference, but I like to really go in there and blend it out, and it blends really nicely with my hair. The thing with this is, like I said, dark brown is pretty dark. It's almost black. It literally is the same color of my eyebrows. But sometimes I like for it just to be more of a shadow, like a taupey color. So you'll have to be mindful when it comes to selection of the color, but they did a really good job with this brow pen. Next up is their Lottie Stamp Liner. This is a wing edition. So this comes with a liquid liner on one end and then the little wings on the other. I have to say I'm kind of on the fence with this. It's okay. So these kind of stamps I really enjoy for making wings. So as you can see there, you can do your little wings here. For especially those of us who can only do one wing and then the other wing's like not its sister. That happens to me all the time. Like one will be beautiful and then I'll do the other one and I'm like, fail, have to wipe my whole face off. So this is really nice. I love these types of stamps for that purpose. I have other brands, including like, the very first one that came out like this was the Vamp stamp. I don't really use this anymore, but then after that I started using like the ones from Amazon, Kaja Beauty. So this is the way that I've done wings. I don't have the pulse or the you know, like that precision to do it myself, and that's okay. Not all of us can do that. So I love this type of stamp where I wish this was kind of like the Kaja where it had like a left and right. This on the other hand has this big chunky felt tip. I will say I don't really gravitate to felt tips, and then this one itself, when you swipe it, you probably can't tell there, but the black is not like pure black. Even next to the wings, hopefully you guys will be able to see that, the black is almost like a faded black compared to the black from the wings. So I don't really care, first of all, how thick this is, even though the point is pretty nice, but the formula in here is different from the shade in here. So if I use this only for the wing part and not the felt tip. So that's just something to watch out for. But overall, I do like the wing itself, and it's only like one, so you can use it for both ends compared to some of them where they have like the end a little bit more curved, like the Kaja Beauty. So this one's a little bit more on the thicker side. The good thing with like Kaja Beauty and some of these other ones is they have variations of the wings, because not everyone wants like a big thick wing. Some people want like a smaller thin one or a very large one, so that's going to depend on personal preference. So there are different brands with different wings available depending on what you like. Next up is what's on my cheeks. This is the Lottie London Cheeky Glow, and this is in the shade Peach Bellini. This is absolutely beautiful. I think this is supposed to be kind of like a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury ones. I don't own any of those, so I can't really talk about that, but it does have like that little spongy applicator. It does have a lock system, so you can lock it and then open it when you want to squeeze some out. I'll go ahead and swatch it here. It's the highlighter that I have on today. It's a beautiful champagne. It blends very beautifully and it looks very beautiful on the skin. So I do like this formula, and I do like the liquid aspect of it. It's very, very beautiful. It's just a gorgeous shade. So there it is, blended out, and it's not like too exaggerated, so it's very beautiful for every day. Really enjoy the formula and the shade they sent me. Next is another one that I really enjoy. This is the Lottie London Sweet Blush. This is in the shade Soft Rose. As I've gotten older, I've really been into more cream and liquid products. I just feel like it looks more flattering on the skin. A lot of time powder products, especially like more matte ones, can accentuate texture. They can make you look a little bit more older. So I really like the cream products because they kind of blend in to your skin, and you can really infuse it with a sponge and kind of really blend them in so that it looks more blended and more beautiful, and not like you just have something sitting on top of your skin. Or I like to do like a combination of both, but this is the shade. It's a beautiful like soft rose, like a mauve rose tone, and it looks absolutely beautiful on the skin. So another one that's a great product is this one, and I do believe that they have other shades available. Sorry, I'm getting so dirty. They also have a sponge. I've kind of just used this a little bit for concealer, so it's just a tiny bit dirty. It's not way too dirty, but it feels nice. It's just an okay a sponge. I have to see the price point and see if it's worth it, because there are quite a few sponges out on the market now. Now you can get like really cheap ones on Shop Miss A, but this is convenient like if you're in a hurry and you know, because who doesn't have a Walmart near them? So this would be an easy way of getting your hands on one that is not too expensive. Next up is this kind of little heart, cute little lip tint and lip gloss. I think it's so adorable. Like you can fit it like this, and then it has like the cute little packaging where it becomes a little heart. So on one end we have a just clear lip gloss, and it's a nice formula, just any kind of regular lip gloss. And then we have a tint on the other side. So this is in the shade Twisted Heart. This shade reminds me a lot of the Benna tint by Benefit. This reminds me a lot of the Benna tint, so I feel like this is a good drugstore dupe for it. It gives like that soft bitten look to the lips, as you can see there, so it's very similar to it. And this also, I don't think this goes on the cheeks as well. No, the Benna tint can be used on the cheeks as a cheek tint. This doesn't say that it's for the cheeks. I'm pretty sure you probably could get away with it, but don't quote me on that. But it's a really cute little duo, because you kind of get like that tint, and then if you wanted to do a gloss on top, you could as well. So I thought that this was super cute, and I love the little flipping of the packaging. They did a really cute job with that. The last product that I'm going to talk about is the Lottie London the Rose Gold. This is a 9-piece eyeshadow palette. It's very affordable. I'm going to be taking this with me on vacation with another Huda palette, and I love these little eyeshadows like this. This is made in China, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. But this formula is really, really good for drugstore. Even like the mattes, you just touch them, they're very velvety, very creamy. They blend and build beautifully. The shimmers are very metallic and just gorgeous. I can see myself doing night looks, day looks with this. This is perfect for like every day if you're not into a lot of color. It's very, very beautiful, and the shades are just absolutely beautiful. And I'm sure they have other variations of these palettes, so I really like the formula. I was really impressed by it. And that is all that they've sent me up till now. I will at some point try to go to Walmart and try to see other brands and like drugstore brands. I really want to get back into the love of makeup. Little by little, I've been like trying to get there. So let me know any recommendations down below. I do have an excessive amount of makeup, so I try to be mindful of that. But I am very grateful to Lottie London for sending me these. Let me know if you love the ones that I love. If you don't like them, why? I'd love for you guys to share down below. Or if there was a product from Lottie London that I didn't feature here that you guys recommend, let me know as well. Oh, excuse me. But thank you so much for watching, for subscribing. I hope this was helpful. If you're not subscribed and you love all things beauty, hair, wigs, fashion, nails, makeup, mommy videos, definitely subscribe. It's free. And I also have social media down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.